Yo, what's going on, peeps? Back again with another vid. We got the Spurs v West Brom review. Spurs 2, West Brom 0. And at last I can make a video of a win. It's been a minute. I think the last win I can remember was probably Sheffield United. If I can, off the top of my head, that's the last win I remember. But again, this today was pretty comprehensive. First half could have been 3-4-0 up. Kane had a couple of good chances. Lucas, Lamela had a good game actually. Let me just get that in there, but that will come tomorrow in the player ratings because I'll be doing that tomorrow. But again, today, nervy game. Well, before the game, a little nervous like what Tottenham's going to turn up. Because the Tottenham I've seen after the last few games, then it's going to be a long afternoon. But I saw the lineup, and once I saw the lineup, the spirits are a lot higher. No Eric Dyer, no Doherty. There was no Sissoko, which was a bit of a shock, but it turned out to be a good call. And there was no Bergwijn, and Harry Kane was back. That being the main. Obviously, I'd like to see Reguilon back. Big up to him. Hope he gets well soon. But Ben Davies did the job. Sanchez came in. He done a job today. He didn't go to sleep. He didn't go in standby mode. So big him up as well. Aurier, as always, brilliant game from him. One of his better games in the last few games. But he got injured. And then Doherty had to come on. And I was like, anyone but him, please. Is there nobody else on the bench that can come on? I was looking for that Tankanga or anyone. I never took the mascot, anybody but him. But he came on, didn't do too bad, I guess. There wasn't really much for him to do, in all fairness, so he couldn't really mess it up. So I have no complaints about his performance. And obviously, first half, no goals. All the huffing and puffing, couldn't build the house down. West Brom defended well throughout the game, to be fair, bar the 2 goals. But they did defend well. They had a couple of goals ruled off offside, which would have made me, I would have been fuming, believe me, because this game should have been out, we should have been out of sight. So those 2 goals would have been nothing but a consolation. But they were rightly called offside. And Harry Kane back in the team, back in the goals. Nice finish, slots it past Johnston. And then Son, a couple of minutes later, rifles it home. And there you go, 3 points in the bag. Hopefully that should give us some kind of momentum going into our FA Cup 5th round against Everton. And then on to Man City at home. No, we're away. We're away to Man City on the Saturday, who play on Tuesday. And they're probably going to rest a lot of their team. So on Saturday, it's going to be pretty much a different team to what you're going to see on Tuesday. So we're going to be in for a long night. But if today's performance, if we play like that against Everton and against City, then I think we can definitely get something out of those games. FA Cup, we can get through if we play like that. And definitely get a result against City. But it just depends, again, which Tottenham turn up. And I'm not going to get too excited because Tottenham do this against the smaller teams. They dominate because they know they're going to have the ball, because other teams just going to sit back. It's just what they do with the ball. Now, when we get to Everton, it's going to be a little different. And definitely when we go to Man City, they're definitely going to have the ball. So we have to see how we defend. And I don't want to see Eric Dyer back in there. Like, he needs to be dropped for a few games so he can get some sense of reality and see he can't just walk in his team, because it seems like he just walks into this team no matter how shit he plays, he just back in. Like, you didn't play well? Oh, don't worry. You'll be back in again next game. You could try again. Sanchez done a good job. He should be in on Wednesday. If not him, Roden. That's what I want to see. And my guy Toby was in there doing a job. He should be the first name on the sheet. He should never be on the bench unless he's just come back from injury and you don't want to take a risk. But if he's fit, he's got to be the first name on the sheet. Lloris had a decent game, didn't have much to do, put off a couple of good saves. But again, we'll say that for the player ratings, not go for the whole team. But yeah, I was happy with the performance today, much better. And I think having Harry Kane back, the presence of him there, it seemed like it brought the whole team to life, which we've not seen in the last 3 games. Now, he was there at Chelsea on watching, but it's not the same, and he's not on the pitch. And you see when he gets the ball, he sees people in the periphery and he's just whipping the ball. And you see his passing ability. He plays a lot deeper and he's whipping them balls, and then 99% of the time you know it's going to hit the target. For a striker, his passing range and ability is unbelievable. I can't think of another number 9, a proper striker in the Premier League that has better passing than Harry Kane. I can't think of any. Aubameyang, no. Lacazette, no. Firmino, he's not a real striker. No, he don't anyway. So it doesn't even matter if he is or not, he doesn't have that ability. Martial, no. Cavani, no. See, he's got the passing of a midfielder. Like a number 10, not a striker. So, big him up. He's back. He looked nice. He looked a little rusty in the first half. I think that's why he squandered those chances. Because we know Harry Kane, 2 touch, that's all he needs. But he looked a little off it. Second half came and he was a lot more accurate. That's how he got his goal. So we move, as I said, Everton next, but Mourinho got his spot on today. Chose the right team, dropped the players that needed to be dropped, and he put in Lamela and Lucas, who had brilliant games. I think Lucas faded a little bit toward the end, got a little sloppy, but Lamela, he came off and he done a brilliant job today. And I've been asking for Lamela to come in, so I'm not even mad. It's just, I think Lamela is a better starter than he is impact player. I don't think he's a player that's going to come off the bench and bring you anything. I think he needs to start the game for him to show his ability that he does have. He just chooses not to show sometimes. But you start Lamela, you're probably going to get a better performance. And he was solid. He's definitely going to get a good mark in the ratings tomorrow. So look out for that. That'll be dropping in the afternoon or early evening, but it will definitely be coming tomorrow. And again, we win 2-0. We haven't scored in the last. We didn't score against. The last goal we got before was against Liverpool. So we didn't score against Chelsea, and we didn't score against Brighton. So it's been a minute since we haven't scored. So it's nice to get one, and then to get a next one so quick as well. Lovely stuff. I am chuffed. Good Sunday, because you know Sunday you got to go back to work. So on the Monday, so you're already a bit, ugh. So good Sunday vibes, nice settings. We move into 7th place, 4 points off the top 4. We get a result against City. Even if we get a win, who knows? But I'm not gonna get too excited and say yeah. But you know, we see Son saying that he's happy that Kane's back and he missed him, and you can tell he missed him because today Son played a lot better than he has in the last 3 games Kane's been out. So I could believe. But I'm happy we get 3 points. That's all that matters. That's all we needed. Now let's just keep the momentum, keep this going. Let's not drop off now and drop the ball and go back into a slump and play dead football again. Because I don't want to see the ugly football. I want to see the football that I saw today, attacking with purpose and intent. That's what I want to see. So we move Everton, preview coming on Tuesday. So look out for that, and play ratings coming tomorrow for today's game. So if you missed the scoreline earlier, it was Tottenham 2, West Brom 0. Could have been 2-2, but their striker ain't like Harry Kane. He ain't got the footballing IQ to get back on the side. So 2-0. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Make sure you hit the bell so you get the notifications, because I'll be active on YouTube. I'll be dropping videos a lot, maybe 2 to 3 a week. sometimes more, who knows, but be active here. And until the next video, I'm out of here. Peace.